the New York Jets have hired San Francisco 49ers defensive coordinator Robert Saleh to be their next head coach. Um, this is a very interesting thing because this is an agreement for 5 years, and the best part about it is that he is the first Muslim to become a head coach in the NFL. I figured that was an important thing to mention. This was reported by Adam Schefter of ESPN. So Mario, I'll start with you first. What do you think of this?
Well, first, congratulations to Robert Saleh and New York Jets organization. I mean, I think they really hit it. I really think they got it right on the button with this one. Robert Saleh is a great defensive coordinator, and obviously he was played with a lot of injuries this year. But when his guys are healthy, they are a very great defense. He built a very he built a very great thing in that San Francisco, especially when going to the Super Bowl. He has a very good defense. He's a very good coach. He seems like the guy. He seems like the guy to kind of like get behind his players. Like he has that passion like the players. I know before every game he like runs up and down the stairs, so he's a very fit and active guy. Very healthy. He's a very which I like. I like a coach that is very active and kind of participates in showing you stuff. He's a great defensive mind. He really is. So I expect a lot out of that New York Jets defense this year. Now the only thing I have questions for is his offense. I want to know exactly how that offense is going to be because usually when you get a coordinator and you hire them as a head coach, usually they're good at like one position of the ball, and then the other one they kind of rely on the offensive coordinator. So like Sean Payton's always been an offensive coach. That's why the New Orleans Saints offense has been so good for so many years. Mike Zimmer is was a defensive coordinator. That's why his defense has been good for so many years. Besides obviously this year, Bill Belichick was a defensive coordinator, but he like ended up becoming his team ended up with years going down became a very good offense. So when you look at coordinators, usually one position of the ball is the one that they coached is better than the other one. And as Salah, I expect his defense to be very good, but I want to know what his expectations are for this offense and who's this offense going to be ran under. Because I'm going to be honest, the Jets offense, I don't think it was towards the end of the season, it was not that bad. It wasn't great, but it was average. But I expect a lot more from this Jets team next year. And hey, you see it, man. Like you really do see it. Look what happened to the Browns when they hired Kevin Stefanski. Look at the 360 that team made. So
Right.
it's possible the Jets can make that same 360
It's
with
absolutely
Robert Saleh.
possible. They got a lot of talent on that team too. And there's a couple of things I also want to mention. Salah will be joining Brian Flores, Mike Tomlin, and Ron Rivera as active minority head coaches in the league. There's another thing I wanted to mention too.
Right. And
I just overlooked. Oh, hang on a second. I just wanted to mention this. Salah is expected to take 49ers passing game coordinator Mike LaFleur, who is the brother of Matt LaFleur, as his offensive coordinator. I just wanted to put that out there. So yeah, man. I mean, I think knowing that he's a defensive coordinator and had one of the better defenses in the league when it was healthy, I think this could strengthen the Jets defense. Again, we'll see how it goes offensively.
right.
Like I said, he's taking Michael Furr as his offensive coordinator. He's expected to. But when the news comes, we'll announce that. But in the time being, I'm happy for him. I'm wishing him the best of luck in New York, and we'll see how this goes from here with him and the Jets.